Welcome back, everybody. Pink Lemony here, wondering, as per usual, what if ScorpioSpear was the ultimate attack type? ScorpioSpear is a right-spinning balance type owned by Dokuga Fushoko in the manga and anime, and continues the exciting trend of returning metal fight motifs in Beyblade X, as well as being our very first mode change release, with the ability to go from defense to attack mode using this plastic ring that when it X-dashes, it turns, revealing the extra contact point, no longer blocking it and exposing this huge gap. Not only this, but this blade weighs a whopping 39.6 grams on average, making it rank super high in the heaviest blades of Beyblade X. With all that being said, why doesn't this base see more use? Well, at a regular height, even in defense mode, most bays just ignore this plastic ring because it hangs so low, and it's honestly not really blocking anything that well that the blades can just sort of bam straight into the contact points. And because it has the gimmick, it also makes it rather top-heavy, similar to Silverwolf, giving it poor weight distribution despite its more than impressive weight. That being said, on top of its weight, Scorpio does have a really good shape, featuring these three rather large gaps which give it this very triangular shape with impressive recoil. So, dear viewer, I think you know where this is going. What if we completely disregard the defense mode of ScorpioSpear and channeled its supreme rate and high recoil into an explosive attacker? In that case, I'd like to show you ScorpioSpear 360 Gear Rush, a speeding bullet, no, a high-powered slug of a combo that throws caution to the wind to wind up and overpower its opponents with high-speed heavy KOs without being completely barren of stamina. This might be the simplest combo I've featured on this channel yet, as everything about it is pretty self-explanatory. Gear Rush being a rush bit means that Scorpio can dash immediately and unlock its attack mode without having to worry about huge stamina loss while using the extreme line. Meanwhile, the gear shape keeps it fast and aggressive. And 360 simply lines up the best with ScorpioSpear, obviously, while not protruding enough to scrape, as Scorpio can be rather top-heavy. And it doesn't need a heavier ratchet like a 7 or a 6 because it's already heavy enough. Overall, this combo has two goals: go fast, hit hard, and there's only one way to find out just how well it can achieve that, and that's by putting it through 3 levels of Beyblade battles. First our stock combo, then our semi-meta combo, before one of our previous ultimate combos. So without further ado, let's see these battles. For our first battle, ScorpioSpear will be up against SamuraiCalibur to see if our speeding bullet can overcome Samurai's defensive blade and the stalwart grip of the merge bit. Samurai's impressive defense wins with a spin finish. ScorpioSpear uses its speed to intercept SamuraiCalibur on the extreme line and wins with an extreme finish, making the score now 3-1. Once again, Calibur uses merge to stand up to some super fast heavy hits and wins with another spin finish. And in a surprising result of recoil, ScorpioSpear blocks SamuraiCalibur's X-Dash and wins with another extreme finish, making it the winner of round 1. ScorpioSpear immediately lands a knockout, but SamuraiCalibur manages a reversal, making it only a spin finish. ScorpioSpear gets revenge for the last match and definitively lands a knockout, making the score now 3-0. Without hesitation, SamuraiCalibur lands a 1-2 combo, knocking out ScorpioSpear and making the score now 3-2. And in some lightning-fast strikes, SamuraiCalibur knocks ScorpioSpear into the extreme line, spelling its own demise as it loses with an extreme finish, making ScorpioSpear the winner of round 2 and the winner of the match. Well, ScorpioSpear showcased its performance fantastically, dishing out some explosive hits and displaying some excellent speed even against such a tough bit to knock out like Merge and withstanding some powerful counters. Next up, our meta combo is PegasusBlast / 160 Hexa. 160 Hexa is a classic defensive combo to throw on heavier blades and synergizes excellently with the shape and weight of PegasusBlast, so let's find out if our Scorpio combo can overcome this similarly heavyweight counterattacker. And you can see it on our base stands from our sponsor, Oreno Designs. Oreno Designs is the place to visit for affordable and high-quality Beyblade accessories shipping internationally. Some of my favorites being their X base stands and deck boxes, which come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. Oreno Designs has a whole host of well-made accessories and even sell affordable Beyblades and individual parts. If you're interested, you can use code PINKLEMON at checkout at the link in the description for 15% off all your purchases, and if you use that link, it helps fund the channel as well. That's PINKLEMON at the link in the description below. PegasusBlast survives a devastating extreme dash, knocking ScorpioSpear off balance and winning with a spin finish. And with a precise strike, ScorpioSpear knocks out PegasusBlast. ScorpioSpear lands a clean knockout, but Pegasus manages a reversal, making it only a spin finish, making the score now 3-1. PegasusBlast blocks off access to the extreme line, countering ScorpioSpear and winning with a knockout, making the score now 3-all. And with yet another clean X-dash, ScorpioSpear knocks out PegasusBlast, making it the winner of round 1. ScorpioSpear lands a clean X-dash, but in a devastating turn of events, it bursts upon hitting the stadium, making the score 0-2. And in an unexpected result, ScorpioSpear uses its weight to bully PegasusBlast and win with a spin finish. PegasusBlast manages to effortlessly dodge ScorpioSpear's attacks and wins with a spin finish, making the score now 1-3. After a lightning-fast race and even a reversal, both bays barely manage to cling to life, and the round ends in a draw. And after getting hit with an explosive X-dash, PegasusBlast lands a devastating counter of its own, knocking out ScorpioSpear and making it the winner of round 2. ScorpioSpear catches Pegasus off balance and lands a knockout. Despite its powerful hits, Scorpio can't keep its balance and loses with a spin finish. PegasusBlast almost extreme finishes itself, but holds its ground and wins with a spin finish. And after a series of explosive head-to-head clashes, Pegasus is worn out and ScorpioSpear wins with a spin finish, making the score now 2-all. And with a final well-placed counter, PegasusBlast knocks out ScorpioSpear, making it the winner of round 3 and the winner of the match. Damn, that was a close battle. Both bays kept dealing some serious damage to each other and seemed evenly matched right up until the very end. And I know I say this a lot, but that battle really could have gone either way, so even though Scorpio lost, its performance was nothing to sneeze at. Finally, our previous ultimate combo, which my dear viewers have named DiamondWolf. We'll find out if that 070 Ratchet can keep it together against our new Meteoric combo. Despite some impressive hits, DiamondWolf holds its ground and wins with a spin finish. Unexpectedly, DiamondWolf uses ScorpioSpear against it and lands a counter, making the score now 0-3. Unable to land more than a glancing blow, ScorpioSpear wears itself out, and DiamondWolf barely wins with a spin finish, making it the winner of round 1. Yet again, in another unexpected result, DiamondWolf is at the perfect angle to use its slope blades like a ramp and counter ScorpioSpear to win with a knockout. Somehow, despite repeated ratchet contact, DiamondWolf stays together and wins with a spin finish, making the score now 0-3. Yet again, Wolf uses Scorpio's speed against it and wins with another knockout, making DiamondWolf the winner of round 2 and the winner of the match. Whoa, I genuinely have no idea how that happened. Despite constant bursts last video, our DiamondWolf combo stayed together the whole time and even managed to land counters, and honestly, I'm speechless. Wow, now those were some battles. ScorpioSpear was just as dangerous as it was fast, and thanks to the weight of the blade plus the stamina conservation of having a rush bit, it actually managed a surprising amount of spin finishes on top of its impressive, hard-hitting knockouts. Now, it may not have won a majority of its battles, but it still demonstrated some impressive recoil and some impressive performances overall with its explosive attack power and speed, toppling SamuraiCalibur and surpassing the impressive defense of the merge bit, while also sustaining some heavy counters and still living. It almost gave a very meta Pegasus combo a run for its money, with several clean over finishes and overall just a very close match that honestly could have gone either way. And somehow it gave our DiamondWolf combo its redemption after a pretty abysmal performance last video. Overall, I do think this combo succeeds at making ScorpioSpear the ultimate attack type, even if it didn't win all the time. After all, if you're dealing with a speeding bullet, there's bound to be some shots you're gonna miss. That's enough out of me though. What do you think of this ScorpioSpear combo, and how would you make ScorpioSpear into the ultimate attack type? Let me know in the comments below. Once again, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Oreno Designs, using code PINKLEMON for 15% off Beyblades and Beyblade accessories. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Beyblade X content coming soon. Until next time, I've been a Pink Lemon, and I hope you have a great day.